is Aaron East with MMA UK News, and I'm joined today by Jonas Grace, who is set for his highly anticipated return to Fightstar Championship to defend his welterweight strap at FSC 25. I trust preparations have been going well in a build-up to your highly anticipated return to the capital.
Yep. No, I had a bit of a broken toe during the year, so the prep before I arrived was a little bit average. I was recovering from that, but I was fully back into it when I came back, and so the camp's been good. Been getting good training in with the team at New Wave Academy, between two locations actually. I'm in Bromley, so I've been getting a lot of work at the new Bromley location, but then also at the original Croydon one too. No, it's been great. I've just come straight back into it, and there's been a team around me and good training partners, so it's been nice.
Yeah, I noticed they'd open up their new facility in Bromley. I mean, that looks absolutely nice. How are you taking to that place? Is it closer for you?
Yeah. So where I'm staying right now, it's literally 5 minutes on the bicycle, so it's really close. The facility's amazing. It's a slightly fresher crew of people because the gym only opened, I think, earlier this year,
Yeah.
maybe into last year. So the crew's a bit fresher there, but some of the guys from Croydon train there as well. And so there's a good mix of experienced guys from Croydon, but then also like an absolutely banging facility. The facility's amazing there.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't recommend it enough. I mean, it's quite local to me, but haven't had the opportunity to visit the Bromley one just yet. I'll definitely that's definitely on my bucket list, no doubt. Right, it's been almost 2 years since you captured the Fightstar Championship welterweight strap back in FSC 21. Shortly after you moved back to your home soil of New Zealand, how does it feel to finally return back to England and make your first title defense with the promotion?
That feels great. That feels really good. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to. I'm grateful to Raj for that opportunity being there. Probably one of my last fights at amateur. I've been fighting, weirdly enough, I've been fighting at middleweight actually over the last year because all the fights I've been doing have been same day weigh-in. So you
Yeah,
weigh in the morning of the fight rather than the day before, and so I haven't been cutting as much weight. So this is my first fight back at welterweight as well since my last title defense. But um, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited to be back in the Fightstar cage again.
yeah, I remember meeting you backstage as you were saying your emotional goodbyes. That was literally when I
Yeah.
first started taking trips to promotions and regional circuits and stuff like that. I managed to grab a picture
Yeah.
of you, I believe. I'll have to dig that one out. Right, right, have you taken some time to hook back up with some of your usual teammates at New Wave Academy?
Yeah. Well, that was what I was saying. Like I've come back into camp and I've just gone straight back into training with um just the team. The team. It's not obviously some things have changed. There's some new people. Some people aren't there anymore. There's obviously always change over a few years, but the core team is still there, and I've been able to just jump straight back in, and it's almost like I never left. I can just yeah, come straight back in and get straight into camp, and it's invaluable to have that, to have people around you that can help you put you through a camp. It's really needed.
Yeah, definitely. Right, the fans have no doubt missed your prolific skill set, and with almost 2 years away, there is no doubt, they are no doubt due to witness a different side to you in the Lions Den.
Yeah.
Right, from competing for your country at the IMAFs to the regional scene in New Zealand, how do you feel your return home has impacted your fight game?
So there's been a lot more MMA focused training. So where previously I had a very strong sort of jiu-jitsu base, and I was pretty happy to just fight off my back and use jiu-jitsu in the cage. I've improved a lot of my wall wrestling, sort of get-ups, and also my striking. So it's been very MMA focused. I would say there's been a bit of a plateau potentially in my jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
I haven't been focused as much. It's been mainly MMA, just because I've been so active. Because in the last year and a half, I've had 6 fights.
mm.
So there's been a lot of MMA that I've been doing. Like I've been basically just back to back, camp after camp after camp, and so it's been focused on that the whole time. So yeah, the striking's improved, and a lot of those sort of wall wrestling and the MMA specific skills have improved as well.
Definitely. How did you take to competing with your country? Well, that was your first time, I believe, wasn't
No, so I've competed now. I've represented New Zealand a few times now, but like I hadn't done that before I went back. as in I've only represented New Zealand in the last year and a half.
Yeah.
We went to Bahrain in March 2022,
Yeah.
the MMA Super Cup, and then I went to Tahiti in November
Oh wow.
2022, and then went to Serbia in February 2023 this year. So it's been 3 outings representing New Zealand, and it's been great. It's a really amazing opportunities as well to be able to go do that. The travel for the sport has been really good. Again, I'm grateful to have those opportunities.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And the regional circuit and London itself, I think I speak for quite a few people when I say they've definitely missed the octopus out there. I definitely have.
I'm
Right,
back now. I'm back.
no worries, man. Right, and what a night to return as Fightstar will be celebrating their 10-year anniversary at one of the biggest stages they've brought their fight cards to at the Indigo at the O2. But no doubt you'll be relishing the thought of fighting at such a prolific location with the company.
Definitely. I mean, like, I feel like Fightstar's always been a fantastic show. You know, it's always a great show, no matter where it is. But yeah, definitely being at the O2 is great. You know, it's a big name. Everyone knows the O2. Obviously, it's not. You know, we know it's not the O2 arena. It's the Indigo in the O2. But just being in that facility is something which, yeah, it's a big name and a good I guess step up in facility for a show like Fightstar.
Yeah, 100%, man. I mean, I normally visit for the Cage Warriors events there and stuff like that. I mean, it's a great facility. Fightstar is an absolutely amazing car, but I don't think I'm going to be relishing too much the underground on the way back. It's like a first-hand view of what a sardine feels like.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd much rather the Crystal Palace, like Crystal Palace Sports Centre, where it was when I first got the belt.
Yeah,
That would be the best. That's like you really local. You go and you do medicals. You go home to chill for a few hours. So that would be ideal for me personally. But obviously the O2, yeah, it's just a more central, I guess.
yeah, definitely. Well, it does get rather crowded. Trust me. That's why I tried. Yeah, one of the Cage Warriors things what I seem to like make myself scarce just a little bit before everyone else. I kind of run to the underground personally.
Yeah.
Right, your return sees you take on Brotherhood MMA's Connor Tyman, who stands out as one of the most entertaining prospects in the UK for age 2023, and he recently captured, I believe, a welterweight strap as well. Right, what do you make of your thoughts on your opposition as you prepare to collide in the capital on August 5th?
He looks strong. He looks strong. He looks athletic. He's clearly a winner
Mm.
because he's got a record. He's done well. Um, you know, he's not perfect. He definitely makes mistakes. I'll be looking to capitalize on those. But he looks aggressive with like decent wrestling, grappling, and he looks like an athlete. He looks like a well-prepared athlete. So I'm sure it'll be a tough fight. We've obviously got a good game plan to take him on, but he's not going to be an easy fighter to defeat.
Yeah, what a setup by the team. I got to admit, I've had a chance to catch you both out there, and when I saw the announcement, it's definitely one of my top three at the moment for the recently announced fights so far. I'm definitely going to be looking forward to you guys out there.
Yeah, cheers.
No worries, man. Right, 10 years of Fight Star deserves a card of epic proportion, and the team have done just that with explosive bouts being announced day by day. But other than your inclusion on the night, are there any confirmed fighters or bouts in particular that you're looking forward to witnessing at all?
Yes, I mean to be honest, just my teammates. So it's always like that, you know. I'm sure there'll be plenty of good fights, but the fights that I'm most excited to see are always the fights of my teammates, you know. So
Mm,
Christian Wojcik, he's another welterweight who's 3-0 currently. I think he's fighting a guy that's 2-1, I think, or 2-0.
yeah.
Similar sort of both athletes, both very strong, so that should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to seeing him in there. And I believe Sam Castillo, I'm not sure if he's been announced yet, but I think that he's got a match, so we'll see if that gets announced.
Mm.
He's been training hard as well. He's a bit smaller. He's a bantamweight. So yeah, a few good fights in there. And there's a couple other guys who I think may potentially be fighting, but I'm not entirely sure how certain things are. It's getting pretty close now, so we'll see. But those guys, I'm pretty sure are confirmed. So I'm always going to be most excited to see the fights of the guys that have been, bleeding and sweating with me in camp day in, day out for the last 7 weeks. Those are always the fights I want to see more than anything else.
Yeah, New Wave Academies. Well, I've been with Fightstar from the start. I mean, if ever you go to their cards, there's always a big impact from your team. 100%. But it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you again today, Jonas. I wish you all the best for your final preparations, and I'll definitely look forward to catching you out there once again, my friend.
Cheers, Aaron. Thanks for your time. We'll catch you there.
100%, man. I'll make a point of coming to grab you if I can. If you ever want to see what a blue bottle with the runs looks like, just look out for me. I'll be darting around. Right, but last but not least, sorry, mate. Right, last but not least, but do you have a message for the fans that will be in attendance and anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, shout out to my team in New Zealand as well. Obviously, I mean, like, shout out to New Wave Academy I'm with here. We'll be seeing them on the night. But the team in New Zealand, Team Hammerhead that I've been with for the last couple of years, while I've been back, shout out to all them because that's who I've been working with for the last year and a half. Shout out to everyone there. Other than that, to the fans that are coming, the only message I ever have is thanks. Just gratitude. Thanks for coming, showing up, supporting the show. Without the fans, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So I'm grateful.
Yeah, it's a great message, man. Right, you enjoy the rest of your day, and once again, thank you ever so much for taking the time out of your day, man.
Cheers, Aaron. Thank you.
See you soon, brother. Take care.
Yeah.